Hello everybody, how are you going? And welcome back to Bloons Star Defense 6, where in this video we are lucky enough to be having a brand new update, and with it brings a brand new Paragon as well as a brand new map. But of course, the TAC Shooter Paragon, the Crucible of Steel and Flame for 500,000. Luckily enough, I do have it already, and so let's just immediately see what it looks like. That thing looks deadly, but I want to see it on a map in action. And so it's an advanced map being Last Resort, which is the same as Resort, but I guess frozen over. And so is it going to be shorter, faster, colder, whatever it is, I'm here for it. And I'm guessing it looks like, removal instead of a bit of water. That is going to be a little bit tough because I do like myself a Buccaneer. And so off the get-go, kind of feel like we really do want a TAC Shooter, especially in a map like this. Of all tracks, surely the brand new Paragon would work on this one. But for now, I guess it's all... Wait, is it all covered in snow? Where can I place anything? Actually, no, it's not all covered in snow. It's just these bits here where there is piles in the corner. Otherwise, though, it is still all right. So I guess if I was to put sort of there, that would be okay. Otherwise, though, I mean, I would love to put her up here because you can be so good. I don't think I can place her on the ice. And so considering that is the case, I guess, hopefully if I can sneak her in up here, it'll just be close enough, or here, because I won't want to have to wait an entire year for them to go all the way around. Otherwise, though, I guess I'll just immediately go ahead and place the glue gunner and onto strong because it's free, and why not? I also do have the TAC Shooter, but I'm just more curious to see where and what can I place, because I can remove for 1,000, but will it give me water or will it just give me ice for an ice monkey? I mean, really, I should be able to place the ice monkey anywhere on this track. It should have a rule like that, especially on the ice, regardless of whatever that sign says. But I guess a no is a no. They are just all about health and safety here. And so I guess, actually, wait, that is a lot of people just going through. And so, hang on a minute, they go round. Do they go around again? And I'm just missing it. They haven't seen anyone go back around again, but I don't think I've lost any more lives. Either way, I now have 1,000, so I could test and see what that does, or I can just safeguard myself against it, unless I put a druid in there. That might be nice. Or no, I'll put a druid down here because it's got enough range, and I'll just get Druid of the Jungle in mere seconds, hopefully. Hang on a minute, I thought I was crazy there, but the last one, it just went through this one, and then they are just blitzing through the top track only. So it goes like the large path, then middle path, then the smaller path, then straight through? Depending on the round, 4-round rotations is what it feels like. I definitely need Druid of the Jungle just to be slowing them down in that regard then, but that is crazy to be having a straight line track like that. I mean, it's an advanced track, but I didn't expect it to be that advanced, and at least now I know that, so I could try and counteract it. And of course, that comes with the hindsight, but my goodness, that is brutal. Let me just grab Hard Thorn so nothing really gets through that. Heart of Thunder would be nice up the top right, and so I'm thinking that even though it's $1,000, do I just dare try to slow it down a little bit just by, removing the ice to then put another ice down? Actually, to be fair, let me just quickly take it off auto start and just see where I can be placing my banana farms. Not there, but right next to the big banana farm, so to say. But I can place it all along the bottom, so that's all right as well. I'll just place it in the corner. Lovely, nice and there. Can get increased production in mere seconds because I'm going to be needing it because I am playing on hard. I just don't want to be losing too many more lives, though. I feel like very quickly I could just see them all race on through. Look at this. It's impossible to know which path they're on. Well, at least that is now 2 banana farms, and actually I'll just go for 3 banana farms that just can be cranking out as many bananas as possible over the next few rounds, because it's already around 30 though, and I've just been trying to count which path is which, but also just trying to do other stuff, and so I don't know what we're up to because the druid's kind of holding them at bay, and otherwise I don't know which one then the Moab's going to come out of. I mean, it's not going to make a huge difference. And I think now, for $1,000 though, that's so much banana farm possibility for $1,000. Maybe I would love to remove this lamppost as well, but that's pretty brutal for that to be in the way. So if I was to just maybe take to the skies early, or even even Dartling Gunner all the way down the end. I mean, I guess I was surprised it can see through the fence. If I can put it as far down as possible, it might actually be quite effective, but surely there's someone better. I mean, a sniper would be lovely. Is it impeded by anything? Of course, it's impeded by everything. 4 banana farmers down though, and only 6 rounds to go. I'm certainly happy to just be starting to save up and just remove and see. Okay, I was wondering if it was going to be ice, if it was going to be grass. That would be quite surreal, but it is a nice watering hole, which will make such a difference. That is, like I said, just what I wanted in terms of a Buccaneer. Can just go and live over there as far as I'm concerned. I mean, maybe I could fit a sub in or 2 subs in. That would be pretty cool as well, but I think I want the Buccaneer over anything. I mean, I'll put it down and just see if I can favor one side, or maybe 2 Buccaneers can go in there. Maybe. Come on, surely they've done it where it's just big enough. Why would you make it so big if you can't fit more than one thing in there? Oh, I just want to be seeing. Surely you can get, if I can't fit 2 subs, oh, I won't be able to fit 2 subs in there. That's so rude. Now I just sold it for no reason. Anyway, I will favor the top side, the very tippy top side, in case I can fit something in later, but realistically it's not looking like it. Honestly though, that is just brutal. The fact that they can even just only go along the top path is crazy. There's such a short track, and so I definitely need to be at least slowing them down, stunning them, blowing them back or something. I mean, I'll be going to be saving up for Monkey Pirates so I can just rip that thing out of the sky. I've got plenty of time, and oh, okay, geez, they're fast, but I've got plenty of time before the Moab comes out with the banana farms on my side, but I just don't want to be missing it. Heart of Thunder, maybe Heart of Thunder up the top would be surreal. Come on now, I mean, I know I'm on hard, but I just want to be getting this as soon as possible so I can be saving up the time. There we go, just to be getting and making sure that it doesn't build up too much. Okay, at least I have plenty of time. Even if it was to go through the middle path, I can just rip it on down and not have to worry. $2,000 remaining. That's definitely time for another Druid up the top. Yeah, up the top, because I want Heart of Thunder. It's just going to be so good. Actually, considering I was talking about tornadoes, Druid of the Storm might not be the worst shout. So I was going to go for my fan favorite of Druid of the Jungle, but Druid of the Storm, it should be. Immediately that thing is paying dividends, so much so that I'm kind of considering Ball Lightning. I mean, maybe I'll just go ahead and get a banana plantation and all those kind of things first, even if I can fit it, just one more banana farm, if it lets me go. No. Well, I've certainly got plenty of money at my disposal, and it's only around 51, but I just don't feel like I have that much space at my disposal in terms of, yeah, I could put more druids down, but even just a mermonkey or things like that, just it's like they can't see that much of the map. They're not having great coverage, and so I think it is finally time that I probably do just want to be taken to the skies. I mean, this guy, if I maybe give him Jungle's Bounty and include him as part of the radar, that would probably work well for me, considering I don't have mounds of camo coverage, especially as it just races on by. But I think desperately I am going to be wanting a bit of taking to the sky, and so if I accommodate for my druid friend by putting this guy here, he'll be in range eventually, and then take to the skies. I mean, look, it's no Spectre, but it's also no slouch, and as long as I have the balloons, at least just choosing one of the other paths, I should be okay, especially having bigger balloons come out. I can take the odd one out, but it does do enough damage. Look at that, already 5,000, then as soon as I can get this Spectre on the board, just continue to rip these guys down out of the sky, it will be much more safe for my liking. Maybe I'll be able to get it this round. I mean, I should. Oh, I just missed out, but there we go. Spectre it is. Thank you very much. Right on 60, and I did press the ability, but I didn't even get it in time, and that shows you the power of the Spectre. And so now I definitely feel a lot more safe. MIB is probably going to be needed, but also maybe a bit of Heart of Thunder and Jungle's Bounty, just to be really making sure that I can cover this entire track, as I still just don't know where and what to be watching out for, just to be knowing where they're going to be going. Not that it makes too much of a difference. I'm hardly being able to just jump on the right track, but still, it'd be nice to know. I'm wondering if I just want to be putting a mermonkey here, just to be spinning them around a little bit. If I just go bottom path on the mermonkey, Alluring Melody, Symphonic Resonance, and then just right, hopefully in the range of this guy, or actually maybe top side. Oh, that gives me so much more room. That's so much better. To be fair though, I do feel like I've let the tack shooter down a little bit, and so if I can find a decent spot for it, there's just nowhere. There's nowhere that is that close, especially not for a tack shooter. I mean, what, there? Does that make sense? No. I mean, I guess actually, all the way along the top, that wouldn't be the worst idea. Let me just go tack shooter, tack shooter, tack shooter all the way along the top. Stuff it. I've got the cash for it. I mean, it might seem a little bit ridiculous, and now I can't, there we go, can't actually grab, there we go, this guy under here. But with 6 of them, do I just want to be spreading them out, considering I'm going to want one of each if I was to trying to be getting the Crucible of Steel and Flame. It's a bit of a mouthful, but for now, yeah, it's going to be a lot of cash. How much are you? 200 grand. Oh man, 200 grand. Well then, hot shots, I think on a cold night is going to be what it's going to start with. Hey, but here we go, round 80 is going to be coming out, and so I guess let me just chuck out a couple of abilities for them, but I really don't need to. Thank you very much, Monkey Star, just holding down the fort like always. Fantastic investment you are. I could, I guess, Flying Fortress it up if I wanted just to be not buying all the tax zones and everything like that, Blade Maelstroms, maybe even just get a couple of banana research facilities to be helping myself along the way, but round 80 it is, and I am not feeling too threatened, so I'm wondering, when is going to be the crux of it, because it is going to become a very, very short track very, very quickly. To be fair though, that tax shooter is doing work. Look at that thing just racing up. I mean, especially with the cold frozen balloons that we've got in this track. Look at that, 15,000. It hasn't been down that long. I've got 30,000 again, and so I'm kind of feeling like I do need to be saving up for the Flying Fortress just to secure my position in the future. But really, I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't get the tax shooter earlier, as much as I could have been kind of saving up for the Paragon, and I'm not super concerned about trying to max out the Paragon. That is honestly, I think, the first time I've seen the Mer Monkey even be activated, so it's been quite some time before, or since the balloons have even been really getting involved. Oh, the Mer Monkey is just so good. The DDTs came out, I didn't even realize what round it was, but immediately they just get caught. It is so good. I'm honestly thinking that I might just go the final harmonic, just because why not? At this point, it is irresistible. Oh, hello there, the Mer Monkey is just getting them, so can they bring them down? No, they cannot. All right, well, I've got plenty of money at my disposal. I'm interested to see how this goes. So 500 to continue. But man, that instantly, the Mer Monkey, after me just talking about how good it was, it got overwhelmed so quickly. And so what let me down? Was it my camera detection, or maybe it just wasn't my ability usage because I didn't have sorter, or maybe I didn't have my maelstroms at the ready either. Maybe I can use those to just try and pierce a little bit, or I guess they won't really work like that, will they? But sorta will definitely take all of them out. That'll be fine eventually. It definitely is a wake-up call though, as I absolutely could have had the Flying Fortress by now, and hopefully I can just look at that. They finally caught them then. Oh, but I see, I was waiting to use it until they went around the long path, but then they didn't, and so I don't know when it is. I've got so much cash at my disposal, and like I just said, I could have easily got the Flying Fortress by now, but I went ahead and just got the Banana Farm upgrades instead. And so in that case, I guess I'll just wait a second. I could sell one almost, but I'll just wait a second. As soon as I see the DDTs, because I know what path we're on, then I can use it. But until then, I'll just wait. But here we go. Wait, and then now use it, just so no one decides they want to be trying to sneak on through. I can also use some maelstroms if I'm feeling a little bit that way inclined. Pull one down and hopefully, it's not going to take it out, is it? Oh, that's such a shame. 71,000. Damn. I mean, I guess I can sell plenty of things. I can sell one of you just to be able to easily afford the Flying Fortress, and then I shouldn't have any problems. I can rebuy most of what I just had there. But man, that's such a shame that I was just not able to keep them off. But the Flying Fortress is such a huge upgrade in that department. Actually, I know what I want to be getting if I can ever select it in mere moments. Inferno Ring. Thank you very much. Whoa, I forgot how crazy that damage per second is. That is very unfortunate. Wow, I was too caught up with the fact that Inferno Ring was doing some wild damage. You got like 20,000, I swear, in those few seconds, and I could have got Tax Zone and all those kind of guys, but I'm definitely a long way away from being able to get the Paragon for these guys. Even just cash-wise, there's no way I'd be able to save up that much. But either way, from a last resort, it didn't feel like it was a last resort up until round 95. Until you have to deal with DDTs, I don't feel like there's much coverage, or I certainly didn't have much coverage in terms of camos and in terms of that kind of speed, especially to be having that runway up the top. I don't know how you fully deal with that. The long path, no worries. That's a resort, that's a holiday. The middle path, that's just a short weekend trip away. The other one, that's a night getaway. And then, like I said, the top path is the flight never even left the ground. It's just the Moab and the DDT and everyone just clogged the runway and you went nowhere.